stand in line to face the music and speak with these hands of mine like a pantomime. You on his team and plan to shine, you probably stab his spine. You watch who you stand in front of, you watch who you stand behind.
The bullets protect you. They'll get everybody you played with. That chopper pick niggas up with no warning. It's a slave ship.
He walk in the parking lot, leaving the party feeling shake. Bad boys too. You know when Marcus' daughter finna date, I meet Reggie at the door and put a 40 in his face.
Loso is one of the most technical battlers in the new age of battle rap. His keen understanding of how to be on the winning side of each battle stems from him being a true student of the game. Since Loso's emergence into the battle rap culture, he has steadily climbed the proverbial ladder towards the elites. His slogan serves as a direct display of what he possesses: charisma, punches, and a flow that is cold. Alongside this is his tremendous rapping ability, presentation, and most importantly, his ability to dissect his opponent at a proficient level. Welcome to the Speaker and Linkable Show, and welcome back to the second season of the Rappers Pentagon contest. Today we're going to focus on Loso's top 5 performances of his career. He serves as the first contestant of season 2 and will set the tone for the duration of the season. Small disclaimer, the phrase to highlight is 3-round performance. While I understand that it only takes one amazing round to captivate an audience, we want to accredit the performances that are good from beginning to end. Also on this list, I prioritize performances that showcase dominance or a clear separation between the performer and their opponent. And like always, this list is my opinion, you don't have to agree. Feel free to comment below some of your favorite Loso performances that deserve to be in top 5 consideration. So, without further ado, we're going to step into Loso's Rapper Pentagon. At number 5, we have his performance against DNA, Bullpen's close range event, November 5th, 2016, in Atlanta, Georgia. Loso was building up major steam going into this encounter with the biggest opponent of his career at the time. After an exceptional clash with Excel a few months prior, Loso would slowly become one of the faces of the Bullpen brand. In a newcomers versus veteran style card, he took on the PG Killer and passed with flying colors. Loso came out the gate delivering great displays of rapping, polished delivery, and executed some veteran-like approaches that sealed him a dominant performance over the legend. This serves as one of the most important performances of his career as he quickly proved that he is not just a battler with a regional buzz. He was a star in the making. After this performance, battlers and fans alike had their eyes on Loso.
Either didn't watch my last battle or take a science class. Allow me to break that joke down well. Cause how in the world y'all think DNA gonna survive if I already showed that I broke down cells? Like he been dead from the start, and I ain't gotta go in the whip, bruh. You gave me the shot while I'm returning the favor by unloading the clip, huh? I thought he was dead already. He is, but before that coffin is stiff shut, he gon' see the ratchet before I bury him. That's shorty low at a strip club. Hey Loso, we let DNA get away with that gun talk. He was elite real early. Plus he hang around with K-Shine, and you know that dude keep the heat with fury. So, is he a talented rapper or just hang with some killers? That's why I need to worry. In other words, we only care that you cooking cause you around the shooter. You Aisha Curry.
At number 4, we have his performance against Bad News, Bullpen Southern Crown 2 card, March 11, 2017 in Atlanta, Georgia. After a succession of quality performances on the Bullpen platform, Loso will return to battle his Bullpen adversary, Bad News. The title of this card was extremely fitting, as both of the competitors seek to claim the throne of the brand and the throne of the South as a whole. This backdrop alone signaled the makings of a revolutionary bout. The battle lived up to the hype and served as one of the best battles on the Bullpen platform. Loso 3 rounds against Bad News was the best 3 rounds he constructed up to that point. His first round was extremely electrifying and methodical. His incorporation of great rapping pockets, performance, and creative punches that involved his belief system propelled him above Bad News. After Bad News delivered a furious comeback in the second, Loso remained poised and delivered a third round with a well-executed angle that closed out the battle beautifully. Although the official judging in the building labeled this battle a tie, a great deal of people within the culture and over time established a clear case for Loso. With Loso having the clearest round of the battle and the more consistent performance, Loso is a decisive winner of this encounter, granting him the Bullpen crown.
I could have dared the dude, decapitated everything on him from his head to shoes. I put his body in North Carolina, his arms in Tampa. They gon' have to mail it too. And I ain't even sitting once, cause I'm a Christian. I'm supposed to spread the news. Cause against Shotgun Suge. Your hardest line was his own pocket check. You couldn't write any rhymes, Jack. Brother, when the last time you been to church? 5 years? Cool. Well, let me get them towels back. I'm writing it in the end. I'm writing it and pleading for you to get the message from someone you don't follow. It's like I'm sliding in your
At number 3, we have his performance against Scotty, URL's NOME 8 card, June 23rd, 2018 in Houston, Texas. One pattern to identify is Loso's continuous progression. In roughly 2 years, Loso was shifted from being a bullpen mainstay to opening NOME 8 in his URL debut. The ascension was quite impressive. This battle is another turning point in his career. Many people wondered if Loso could translate to the URL platform and whether he was ready to take the leap. Understanding the magnitude of the situation, Loso delivered a master performance against the hometown hero, Scotty. Loso had the crowd rocking early with his haymakers, crowd participation, and captivating delivery. However, he experienced one of his few cases of adversity, with Scotty performing one of the best rounds of his career in the opening round. But to no avail, Loso once again showed resilience, performed at a strategic pace, and kept the crowd hanging on each word until he finished rapping. This performance is one of the best known debuts of all time considering the stage, circumstance, and stakes.
Not in all, like how many times Square's gonna wanna see me drop the ball, but for what? You think I'm upset at that? My brother, not at all. My thinking is how they gonna hurt a PG in Houston if I'm not appalled. Oh, your team type nice? Well, I don't care who Scott called or Scott hired. You are not hard and you're block liars. We could get it shaking with the hands or the arms lift up. You want the Scott Hall or the Scott Steiner? I am nice. That ain't talking about talk, nigga. 3-3-0, hey. 0-0. Nah, forget that. I got a different approach though. What I'm hipping is so cold. All he heard was who? Cause I'm tipping on fofos.
At number 2, we have his performance against Vixen the Assassin, URL's Kings vs. Queens 2 card, March 7, 2021 in Caffeine Studios. 2021 serves as the best year of Loso's career, and it officially propelled him to top-tier status. In the second installment of Kings vs. Queens, Loso would take on the first reigning Woman of the Year, Vixen the Assassin. This would not only go down as Loso's best performance of the year, but it was in the running for Performance of the Night, and contains the round of the year with Loso's second round. Loso's first 2 rounds were filled with a barrage of potent name flips, impeccable rapping, and grade A character assassination. His second round specifically is the round where he showed how surgical he can get. With a superb approach and amazing execution, Loso was able to drive his message home in an astounding fashion. This performance goes down as one of the best performances within the Kings vs. Queens series, along with it being an instant segment of Loso's career highlight reel. Before we get to number 1, here are a few honorable mentions that barely missed the cut.
Why do you keep doing this? They looking for reasons to say we don't know the sun. That's fine, my good brother. I'm still looking for a verse to say a Christian can't own a gun. And that's over here we separate my God from promo. So if you don't want to hear about how my God is rose though, living inside my soul, bro. Pop the fofo, push rocks with Coco. You niggas stop watching Loso. Ludicrous. I read a Lil Jon and he ushered me in. I'm talking lover and friends, but I'm angry that it didn't stop all the trouble I'm in. I'm angry bills are piling up because my mother is sick. I'm angry my best friend got shot and now I'm suffering with the fact you still got Steams by your side and my brother is missed. I'm pissed. Yes! Prep! Tonight I need you in your bag, my dude. I want that old prep back. No, wait, the old prep was trash too.
At number 1, we have his performance against JC, URL's UM1 one-off event, June 20th, 2020 in Caffeine Studios. Loso's Christianity versus a guy named JC, sometimes things are just destined to happen. When you talk about the most motivated and inspired performance of Loso's career, this has to be in the forefront. Coming in as a glaring underdog, Loso delivered a lifetime performance against one of the hardest battlers to clearly beat in the culture. And he didn't just win. He dominated in every facet: delivery, conviction, and dare I say material. This is another performance where Loso was extremely tactical, methodical, and precise when dissecting his opponent. This battle also includes a series of angles that haven't quite been executed at such a high level from other battlers. This performance stamped Loso as one of the best battlers in the new era and displays his ability to rise to the occasion regardless of the stature and status of his opponent.
When you direct and somebody else is kind of just, a little direct, the crowd, bro, they're not gonna let that slide. They're gonna know exactly which one of you guys came to battle and which one of you guys just came to rap.
So do you think you had a vendetta or a chip on your shoulder going into the battle?
I did, but not necessarily for him. I know a lot of people feel like, I was angry at him, but for me, it was more so I looked at the polls beforehand and it said, Loso gonna lose 80-20, and I was like, what? Like I know I'm not in the game as long as he has, but if you just look at our past performances, you can't just be going off of that. So I wanted to go into that battle and prove a point. I could go ahead and compete with anybody, any tier, any level, I don't care who it is. If Loso's standing across from you, best believe you're gonna get 100% work, bro. And I'm gonna go ahead and shock the world every time, man. So yeah, it was definitely an eye-opening situation for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they ever gonna doubt me again after that.
Before you go, we have one last surprise segment called It's Kinda Like Wrestling. Here I'll compare Loso to a pro wrestler that he mirrors in terms of storyline, style, or career. Keep in mind that not every comparison is going to be 100% precise, at least from my point of view. With that being said, I compare Loso to Shelton Benjamin. When it comes to the technical aspect of battling, Loso has all the tools to garner a win in the ring. The same can be said about Shelton Benjamin with his amateur background, top-notch athleticism, and attention to detail when it comes to ring presence. Both competitors were high-profile prospects when they first entered the game, and they have dominated against mid-card talents while still putting on tremendous showings against top-card talents. Shelton Benjamin has had classic matches with Kofi Kingston, Evan Bourne, Carlito, Billy Kidman, and John Morrison, while still putting up great showings against Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Jeff Hardy, Kurt Angle, and Christian. Shelton has excelled in every brand and almost every platform that professional wrestling has to offer. Loso mirrors this with having good battles against Chef Trez, Bad News, Excel, Ryda, and Jerry West, while also having great noteworthy performances against Chess, Daylight, JC, Arsenal, DNA, and B-Dot. What makes this connection even stronger is Loso's resume that expands across multiple leagues and countries: Bullpen, RBE, URL, KOTD, iBattle, Premier, and Gates of the Guard. The only exception is that Shelton Benjamin never broke the ceiling and became a top-of-the-card talent. Loso, on the other hand, has recently cracked the ceiling in 2021 and is looking to ascend to a higher level.